So basically what we're doing today, we've kind of worked toward it for a little while. We went with the lower and it had cut springs when I bought it, but it was the opposite of a Stancy Boy or a Yee dumbass squatted truck. Of course, the great Larson Miller has the best stance truck. I guess he still has his blue truck. I don't know. I imagine so because it was a beautiful truck. He built it from when it caught on fire. Larson's a great guy. Anyway, so we're trying to get this truck to look like it as far as stance-wise, which I believe he is the blocks removed in the back, the overload, and 3 leafs. So we need to take a leaf spring out. It's got 2-inch lowering shackles, and we've got the fire pump coils coming for the front. So right now we are bending brackets and putting C-clamps on because I'll admit I've never messed with leaf springs. The silver truck, when it was a race truck, had every bit of its 3500 suspension, and use this all I want. My nervous tiki tiki. So we're just working on that. We'll see how it goes. I'm not trying to turn into stupid shit. Yep, you're good. Come the fuck up. What the music stuff?
I paused it.
Oh. You didn't tell me this. How my food move? I'm missing so many of these. I don't know where they are. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I just knew it was going to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I just finally said, fuck it. And went for it. Got it. Got the top one, the bottom one. Well, you can't take out the bottom one. Huh. I think in the middle one.
How sure are you about that?
Pretty sure. I don't know. We'll go look at pictures and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. That's what we're going with. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have no clue.
So we remove the middle leaf.
Yep. Middle leaf's what we went for. Now we just gotta stick it back in here. It actually came out a whole lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a fight. Granted, getting them back in might be. I don't know.
You got it?
Sure. Somewhere. Goes like that. There. Cool. Actually. Just to kind of, I'll stiffen it up for a second. Okay.
How do you feel about this, Farley? What are you thinking?
Well, I was like, I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing.
What are your opinions on the matter?
I think it's stupid.
Is that all? No more updates from Farley.
Probably won't work either, but you know what? It's worth a try. Yeah, no, probably not. Cool. Again, swing and a miss. Right there. Please don't. Yeah, we might just have to put everything together first and then worry about those.
Okay.
Probably what we're gonna do.
Sounds good to me. So we technically got this side done.
No, we didn't. We didn't get it done. We're just changing bolts to a stronger bolt. Oh, God. Welcome back to Mr. Rogers' Playhouse. We're here to make all the kids happy. Not really, because we don't give a shit. Nobody cares. But what happened was, I didn't realize I got the wrong bolts. They were a lesser grade than what I wanted. Does it matter? I don't know. But we're changing them. So, we're going to the highest grade metric. I'll feel better about it. That's all that matters. I will sleep better. It didn't take that long. So, and the Hampton Inn by Hilton wants to know if my stay was nice this week.
Can we hold the light for you?
Right there. There she goes. There it is. Doing their flush now. Sick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, now for the really fun part. Gotta do all the U-bolts. And then it's actually done.
Woo!
Yep. Cool.
So the other night, while working on lowering the blue truck down, we ran into an issue while re-threading.
Basically, it's day 69 of trying to lower a shitbox Dodge, is what it is. Because, you know, shit rust, it's an aggravating. U-bolts, I hate, but we're doing it for the greater good of Stancy boy life, because I think a 4-door long bed is sexy when it's lowered down, but that's besides the point. A bolt fucked up. We couldn't finish it. We should have finished it yesterday. That didn't happen because Justin's intercooler pipe took too many different turns, and I just got tired of it and decided not to finish it. So today, on Sunday, we're going to hopefully finish lowering the blue truck, set it down, get a measurement, and see what the end result is. Granted, the front's not going to be sitting where it's supposed to because we don't have a motor in it, and we don't have the fire pump coils yet, which will lower it even more in the front. So, but we'll get some resolve today, hopefully, and satisfaction from all this shit. Road country are such shit. Damn. That's the worst shock ever made.
So I need new shock.
Yep. Go get your old. Thank you. Damn, she a tootie girl. Granted, like I said, it doesn't have the motor in the front right now. So, it has no motor and it doesn't have the lowering springs. It has cut springs, but I don't know how much was cut out of those springs. So, but it is not much of a wheel gap in the back for a truck. That's just, I don't know how people are with wheel gap. Oh, it's gonna be wheel gap. Well, yeah, it's a truck. It's gonna have wheel gap. But dang. So now, fun part, trying to find my
Measuring tape.
measuring device to see how much it dropped.
My favorite thing about this channel is following Austin around while he looks for things.
Oh yeah, I can't keep up with anything.
And then seeing his face of
Okay.
amazement.
So we had 31 3/4 at the back and 31 1/2 at the front, which that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, who cares? Let's see. Oh wow. That's 30 to the center there. And that is 30 and like an 8. Holy crap. Huh. so we dropped it over an inch. That's a lot. I was hoping for an inch.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Dang. That sucker's gonna look good when the front matches it. Oh, it's so low.
Here's my favorite part: Austin's face of happiness.
Oh yeah. That was a lot of work just to. Like I said, I've never lowered one, so. Dang, that sucker is down there. Yeah. So anybody, that's basically taking out the overload, the middle spring out of the leaf pack. So technically you have 3 in there. Got the main one that connects to everything. Then you've got these 2. And then on the inside, you've got 2 spacer blocks on top and 1 spacer block on the bottom for the dowel pin. And then just stocky bolts cut and threaded. This is the only thing I'm worried about. It's not bad. I was worried it would be bouncy.
Peep the giant turbo in the bed of my truck.
Cool. I like it.
You happy with it?
Yeah, I actually am. I actually am happy with it. It's actually lower than 30 now. Oh, fuck. Alright, that is now 29.5. So pushing down on it and getting it to settle dropped it another 1/2 inch. I didn't roll it, which you're supposed to roll it to let the suspension settle. Oh yeah, we're at 29.5, so it dropped another 1/2 inch.
So we dropped it 1.5 inches total, basically.
Ish. Yeah. Holy crap. Wow, that's something. Yeah, so now I look like one of them squatted boys.
Just because it doesn't have a motor. Once it has a motor, it won't be that bad.
Yeah, and the springs in the front will drop it down a lot.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, because right now...
She's a little light up front, that's all it is.
Yeah, frame, motor,
We just...
turbos.
I mean, basically, we have the...
So we got 29.5 up front, and we got 31 3/4. So what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was...
So there's an 1.5 inch difference. Technically, that's legal. There can't be but 2 inches difference between the front and the back to be legal.
Well, it's not staying
I'm just saying.
tooted.
No, God no.
She'll be more even.
So yeah, once we put the springs in it, the motor in it, it'll actually might still be just a touch hot, because I've heard everybody goes to 2 leafs in the rear, but we still got to have it somewhat rigid for the track. But again, I spoke with Trent Owens, and we're probably going to do dual adjustables in the back. We'll probably weld a bar, and we're not doing a 4-link, but put a bar in and get rid of the stock shock location and do legitimate double adjustable shocks so that it hooks good. But I'm ecstatic on that. Holy shit. Yeah. No, so we dropped it 2 inches.
Yeah.
Because we went from 31.5 to 29.5.
Yeah.
Shit. God, 2 inch drop. Because, I mean, you remember how it sat. Remember, I always used to bitch about how it was tilted up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it needs to be lower in the rear. I just didn't want to fuck with all this.
Well, what better to do when you're waiting on everything else to
Yeah, lower it.
get...
Yeah, not like we could lower it, finish the cage, put the lights in. There's a lot of other stuff that needs to be done. This wasn't a necessity, but it's more of a want to get a pretty stance. The nice thing about this is it'll fuck us putting it on the trailer.
it could be nice and low to go on the trailer.
Yeah, so that means we'll probably have to buy a new trailer. I've been talking about it anyway, getting one of the low-profile ones that could haul both trucks. So
we don't have to put boards underneath yours when we want to lower it on the,
Well,
load it on the open.
Yeah.
Lower it, load it.
load it on the lower or open trailer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tickled though. This is one of those. If you're debating it, yes, it sucks to do, but it's worth it because I had to use Most of the bolts were rounded. I PB blasted them for like 4 days. Still wouldn't come off. It's been a struggle, but worth it with the end result. But now I have a headache, and I'm going to go to my parents' house and eat lasagna. That's what I'm going to do, and be happy with how this sits after I clean the shop up, so that the guys, when they show up tomorrow, don't bitch about how dirty it is with random truck parts and tools everywhere. So
Yeah, because when you work on vehicles, this is.
yeah, because this is what pays the bills.
Yeah, this thing.
This is just fun. That's why it always happens on weekends and not weekdays, because this is weekdays.
Which we're making great progress, only getting to really work on it
1 day out of the week.
1 day out of the week.
Yeah, it's a struggle. On top of working on Justin's, and wait, I didn't even touch the race truck. That's the turbo that's sitting in the back. I don't want to talk about that. But it's all good. I'm happy that completes this portion of the blue truck build of lowering it in the rear. We still have to lower the front. That will come whenever those springs show up. Da 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 da.